It's I can barely. It's
Villanueva.
Villanueva.
And we're gonna camp out.
Yeah, we just arrived. Here's the car we got. It was a really steep descent from the mountains up here. I mean, it was like there was a pin turn about 15 miles an hour. I mean, it was like you had to hit the brakes. I'm sure a lot of people toasted their brake shoes. But we brought our Go trailer. We call it just a Go trailer, but it's the Sylvansport Go trailer. And it's the coolest camper ever. We drove with a Neon. It pulled this 850-pound trailer, no problem. We have an air mattress we're going to use tonight. So we're going to go to our campsite number 17. We're going to set this up. You guys will see how this is set up. And then we'll start getting ready, maybe go for a hike and then cook our dinner. And I don't know what we're going to eat for dinner, but we got several options and we'll check that out. That's the Pecos River. Look at how pretty that is. We're at our site, 17. That's 16. It has a little ramada. No, that's 16. The other one was 18. We're at 17 and we don't have a ramada. But they did leave us some wood. I'm going to use that. Alright, so we just backed up into our little spot. Very shady. Real pretty. You can smell the pine. So, and there's the cliffs. And the river's right beyond here. So we're going to go ahead and do... we're going to take the trailer and we're going to go ahead and make our camper the way it should be.
I got my eyes on you since you came in the room. Boy, just come over here. I'm waiting for you, shake it for you on the dance floor. No, 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 no. I want the attraction when I'm in the club. I want you to want me, 'cause I want you to...
We're gonna go ahead and we made this the bed. We could have put the table down, but we didn't want the table because we have a table out there. And Terry's making a snack for us. I have blankets down here. And then the air pump, which I am pumping up the bed. It's one of those Coleman blow-ups. And so once this is done, it'll we'll put the blanket and linens on it. And then the other two areas we're just going to use for our bags and clothes. And that's it. It'll be a nice, comfy little place to stay. We also have one handle to help get up in case you lose balance, and a little roof over the top. But it is a beautiful little campground. There's a... It seems like, I think it's full. I think this campground is going to be full. So let's take a look and see what we got. We got a little cooler here. Ooh, we got some pizza we should eat. We also got some drinks, some water, some beer. It's going to get cold, so that'll be nice. Got leftover nuts from a party. Cookies. These are really good. I like these. We also have beets. Pickled beets. I think they're great when you go camping. Tomorrow morning, these pears would be really delicious. Crackers. Yogurt trail mix. This is mashed potatoes. Trash bag. Some cereal. It's instant cereal. And then maybe lunch tomorrow we can eat this with crackers. And then you can see we got crackers, some potato chips, more beets, and then we got crackers over there. And when I bring out this Go trailer to go camping, we normally bring our little dresser that has a stove, plates, spoons, forks. You can see all the stuff in here. Extra toilet tissue, some hot pads, a sponge to clean with. Top drawer we have knife, first aid kit, some candles, some knives again. We also have dishwashing liquid, bug spray, some lighters. So we make it real good, and it's great. I like these little plastic things. You can put your whatever on top of it. We also have a water. This is the water we use. We get it from the machine. We are going to have a fire tonight. Someone left 2 pieces of wood. Good enough for me. That's all I need. You want to go for a hike?
Yeah, let's go for a hike.
Okay. After I eat.
No, after we eat. We're gonna have a snack first.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna be hiking up to a view.
El Cerro campground.
Yeah, but it's more of a viewpoint, so we're actually going to the day use area.
There's a day use up there too.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go up this, it's really steep. And we're gonna take a look at the little campground up there. It's a first come, first serve, so you can't really reserve these. Looks like a pretty steep, ooh.
What does it say?
I'm gonna be huffing and puffing.
Mile hike, Matt? Up to
I think it's a mile. It's about a mile around the loop.
Yeah, it's a loop hike.
Looks like it climbs very rapidly here. You can see I'm just barely climbing up here.
We're on a one-way road now. This is the...
And we're right down there. You can see the neon. Yeah, it's pretty cool. We're up on the Cerro Trailhead. This is also the first come, first serve campground. And there's only like maybe 5 spots up here, and I'm just standing in one. But it's a great view from up here, but you don't really hear the water, and you're not next to the river. We're going to take a look at some of the other ones here.
Yeah, we're actually on our way up to the trailhead. This is one of the spots where you can actually camp.
It was a really tough climb. So 32. It's not a bad campground. You do have a pit toilet on this particular one. It's just all gravel. And they have a lot of this cacti, prickly pear. And you can see the fruit. It's pretty ripe. It's ready to be eaten. There's another Ramada. The trailhead's over this way. It goes up on top of this mesa, or this top of the mountain. A little hazy out this morning. It's very cool.
So this is the trailhead of the El Cerro Trail. And we're gonna go up.
Let's get hiking.
Get on with it.
Looks kind of steep, but,
It's steep, but
we want a good vista.
it definitely looks like a good hike.
Got some small pines up here.
What are you doing?
We just woke up. We haven't eaten yet, but we kind of put the table up. We hung our food up so ants won't get to it. And we're gonna go on the hike pretty soon after we eat a little bit of fruit. It's actually a nice campground. Wasn't too noisy either. Some coyotes last night. This is the Riverwalk Trail. It continues throughout the campground this way. And I'm gonna walk this way to the bridge and the better bathrooms, like running water. It's nice and shady. Some of the leaves on the trees are turning yellow. It's real pretty. Sound of water. All right, this is the only bridge that crosses the river in the state park. Otherwise, you have to cross barefoot. It's not a bad river to walk through. I bet it's nice and cool on a hot day. And you got these 200-foot cliffs here. There's a ruin up there, some sort of ancient ruins. We're gonna check that out. There's some nice songbirds out here. And then these particular ones here by the bridge are, these first four are all electric hookups. It's like a little rapids over here. Who's the leader on this expedition? I want to make a complaint. Oh shit.
It's got a lot of brush. Okay, you keep going this way?
Yeah, I just wait, no. I don't know anymore.
Which way do we go now?
I believe it goes up.
I think it goes up.
We took a wrong turn. You gotta have some long legs to climb these. Terry's gonna have a difficult time. Let's take a look back. I'm gonna pan. This looks like some deep water right here. Good diving spot.
I don't know how deep it is, so might not recommend diving here yet.
So we just came across a huge colony of mud swallows, but they're not, nobody's home.
Yeah, I don't see any birds coming in there.
Nobody's there. But I mean, it's a huge area, and they just must.
Oh, it's all along the cliffside. It's to the left too.
Oh, I see. There's more over there. Okay, Well, we're going to continue along this. It goes eventually up to the top of this cliff. This is tough work. You get my age, it starts getting really, you know, I'm taking my breath, and we're only about 6,200 feet in elevation. And it's we feel the heat. And we're kind of exhausted. We just came up this little trail, if that's even a trail. And we gotta go up this way yet. It just goes up, straight up. It's like, you know, thousands of little steps. Where are you, Terry? Yeah, there's part of it. Oh yeah?
We need to stand to the side. Someone's coming. Someone's coming.
She just got a call from her sister. Now she's going to answer it. Instead of being out here in nature. There's the upper campground. This, like, all together with all, you know, this upper campground and the bottom along the river, there might be maybe 30 sites. I can still hear the water from this distance. It's crazy. There's a couple of dams that these farmers use, and they make like a little waterfall. So we're gonna go check out a couple of those when we leave this park. But that's some sheer cliffs. I don't know how we're gonna get down. The trail supposedly goes around and comes down. So we're gonna do that. That building there with the white pickup in front looks kind of oldish. That's a little visitor center, and they got some history on this place. I don't know all the history, but so far this hike is pretty awesome.
I want a picture of that.
Look at that small bridge and those tiny little people. Yeah, it's a pretty campground. Terry, what do you think about this trail so far?
Oh, so
kind of
far,
steep, isn't it?
It's steep, but there's a lot of uphills and downhills, so it's not consistently one way. I find it pretty easy hiking.
And
I did have to rest a few times.
Somehow we're gonna come back down over here. I don't even know where yet. It looks really steep. You can see our camper though in our car. It's this white Dodge Neon right there. I can't zoom into it, but I think you can see it. I can't get much closer than this because of the cliff. Looks pretty awesome though, camped out in that site. And definitely people can swim or wade or run through the water when it's hot. We saw a pair of socks someone left on the side of the river. The Pecos River. What is it? Santa Rosa State Park, which is about 50 miles downriver. And then eventually it ends up in Roswell. Same river. In the Bottomless Lake State Park. It's a pretty valley. We're almost done with this trail. We're going to start going down. But we just did the viewpoint loop, and this is an upper overlook, but we started so late in the morning that we're kind of getting really hot. I didn't see any ruins up here, but they say there is something here, so we might visit the visitor center and see what they all are talking about. Up above there's picnic tables, and I think there's a little building. It's a beautiful trail, no doubt. There's a lot of wildflowers, some kind of weird insects, and also some pretty little butterflies. So we are currently going to go down. I'll just show you this view of where we're at, and then I'm going to shut the camera down until we get near the bottom. But this river just keeps going back and forth, and you can see how it just waves through this canyon. Nice place though. All right, let's get going.
That's what we hiked, that cliff wall.
Yeah, we're going down. I can see it. We got to the historic Villanova State Park. It's actually I'm not sure what this is. You know, we can all read it later.
Historic threshing floor, and it looks like an ancient or an old structure.
Might be a structure of some sort. Got some walls, maybe the building, and dig down here a little further. Like a giant room. There's not much to it. What's she doing? All right, let's go. The Pecos Valley. Looks like possibly a battle was caused here. We're exhausted. It's been a couple of miles. We're coming down. We can see the river right here, and it's just been, I mean, our legs are like in pain. It's coming down, going up.
But
So-
the river's beautiful. You could hear it.
Yeah, it's right here.
Yeah.
It's flowing nicely. You can hear it. Campsites are just across the way. So we're getting close to that bridge, so we can say that we've done this trail and we're done. I'd do it again. I just feel like I'm out of shape. Terry feels the same way. But it's a great looking trail. It's some areas are really rough and hard to hike over, like the sandy area. There's a big sand pit up there. Otherwise, it's beautiful. It's the scent, the pine scents. You can smell the flowers, a lot of different colored flowers. Just really beautiful with this. Even the pinon smell great up here. Here's a little deeper section of the river. And Terry's trudging behind me. She looks exhausted.
I am. I'm tired.
We did find a little flashlight.
I don't
Yeah.
know who it belongs to.
Works great. It's a little kids. We did meet some kids
We
yesterday.
can find the family. We'll give it to them.
I see the bridge. All right, Terry, we're almost done with this. You can hoot and holler when we're done. And we were way up there. You can see a cross right there. Doesn't look that high, but boy, when you're up there, it sure does. Sure does look like you're on top of the world. All right, we're gonna finish this. We're gonna celebrate.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah.
I don't know how. Definitely not with pizza. I had 2 pizzas, one for lunch and one for dinner. That was pretty bad. All right, so this is the beginning where we first came out. That was some trail. All this, I don't even know how many miles it is. Well, there it says half. I think it's a mile. Definitely feels more than a mile. Wow. Feels good to be back on flat surface. It's great. Hi. I like the way the river kind of cuts right along that cliffside. It's kind of pretty. Well, we're all packed up, so it'll be time for us to just jump in the car and leave. All right, so we got back from Villanovas, or however you say it. I thought the park was pretty cool. Lots of hiking. The mountains were really tall. I mean, it didn't look like it until you started climbing.
The cliff was very tall.
It's crazy
and it
tall.
was an awesome hike and an awesome view when you got up there. You know, I liked pretty much everything about the park. It's just there was a lot of ants. I didn't like all those ants. I don't know why there were so many.
Yeah, our site had ants, and
Oh
it
my
didn't
gosh.
have a ramada like some of the others.
And it didn't have a ramada. That's the second
Yeah.
thing I didn't like. Which was misleading because the other two had ramadas, but our site
Not ours.
didn't. So I just thought that was strange.
That was strange. The bathrooms to us by the bridge, that had flush, that had showers. It was pretty nice.
Yeah, we did not check out the pit toilets, so I can't tell you how clean they were, but I'm thinking they were probably very clean.
Overall, the park is actually a really good park to visit. I would suggest it. Wasn't too busy, but we went there on a Sunday. So honestly, it may be busier on a Friday and Saturday. I don't know, but we went there Sunday and there was plenty of sites open, even in the first come, first serve. So it's a good park. It's nice.
It was worth going, and we're gonna go again.
Someday.
But and the one more thing I want to add is you probably want to have more than one day there. It's definitely a 2 or 3 day camping excursion.
Yeah.
Just because of all the hiking. There's a lot of stuff to see.
And if you have children, the children can run down into the water and run across the water. There is a lot of rocks down there, but I didn't see any signs that said no wading, no running in the water. It's too shallow to kayak, and even if there was more water flow, it wouldn't be kayakable because the water flow would be so rapid. So
Yeah,
it's good.
and listening to the sound of the river
It's
was
nice.
amazing. Very relaxing. It's another plus for this campground. Thanks for watching our video.